With this video, I wanted to share what I have for my setup of the electrical charging. Now, one of these things come standard with all the Tesla cars. Mine is the first generation, I got lucky. This one you can actually still charge at 40 amps max. The new version 2 ones come in at 32 amps, so they give you a little bit of a slower charge at home. But nevertheless, this is the mobile charger that came with my car, and I didn't want to dish out extra 500 bucks for the wall unit for the home. I thought, this is plenty enough for me. So I went ahead and actually talked to my electrician about installing this dryer plug here. It's a standard Nema, 1450 plug, and this was pretty straightforward. I got lucky because up there you go, there it is. That junction box leads directly to my breaker box, and all he had to do was add a 50 amp breaker to be able to supply this, and for me to be able to utilize the full 40 amps of my mobile charger. And lucky enough for me, this only cost me $300 with my electrician. I know there's a lot of reports out there that electricians charge up to $1,000, $1,500, even $2,000 to do this setup. I got lucky. This was a really straightforward job. I mean, this is pretty much a dryer plug. All they had to do, they didn't, even need to do any extra drilling or holes or anything, just basic setup here. Now, I got from Amazon this wonderful 3D printed holder so that this relieves the pressure from the plug. This fits right in just like that. Wish these things were a little more flush, but that's what you get with the first generation. I know second generation has a better angle on this, but nevertheless. And now that I have it all plugged in, just follow the wire. I set up outside another holder because I don't park my car in my garage. It doesn't actually fit, a little bit too wide for the walls. And then right here, plug it in and give it a full charge. Here we go, and this is the result. Here it's speeding up into my 40 amp capacity. There you go, 233 or 34 volts, and pretty quick. Love it. Takes me about 4 hours to charge up from about 10% to 90%, and that is very sufficient. Very quick charge considering I'm only using the mobile charger. So as you can see, really simple setup. Got really lucky with the price and cost of all the materials and installation of this charge plug to be able to do my own mobile charging at home, and simplified because actually when I was messing around unplugging and plugging in the mobile charger from my dryer plug and then plugging back my dryer, that actually had me rip the box out of the wall just because there was so much pressure going up and down on the plug. So that is part of the reason why I actually upgraded to this system, to have my own dedicated one, and glad I could do it with such minimal cost for that. So comment below and let me know what your setup is and how much money you ended up spending on your setup.